Sergeant Pepper's. We hope you will enjoy the show.
What's going on, guys? JD here. Welcome back to History in the Mix. And I'm a little bit late on covering today's story, but all with good reason. I'm home from Florida. It was a fun time. Everything went great. I wanted to get a video out last Friday, but it just didn't happen. There wasn't enough news. And of course, as I'm on the road getting home in a 14-hour drive, news breaks. Recently, the Michael Jackson estate... Well, actually, let's back up a bit. A while back, the Michael Jackson estate announced that they were partnering with the Liz Taylor Foundation for AIDS awareness, I think is what the Elizabeth Taylor Foundation's for. And they announced it, and then they announced the Michael Jackson Diamond collection. And we didn't really know what that was. It kind of just passed us in the fan community. I didn't care that much. I figured it was just like a team name or something. But it would go on and I guess become this. So for Michael Jackson's 29th, not 29th birthday, that was a while back. For Michael Jackson's 60th birthday on August 29th, the Michael Jackson estate is going to be releasing these picture disc albums. I had to retake that like 4 times because I couldn't say picture discs. No, picture disc. You get it. Okay, so basically they're all of Michael Jackson's studio albums. Minus Blood on the Dance Floor, but we'll talk about that later. I'm going to be reviewing the picture discs, what I think, the best way to re-release all these albums, and just stuff like that. So, I mean, once you go on the Michael Jackson shop website, it's pretty cool. They actually redid their website, and I think it looks pretty good. The first picture disc that I really want to talk about, though, is Off the Wall. Off the Wall has had picture discs in the past. Really, this is nothing special. I mean, Off the Wall was released on vinyl. I have the vinyl down in my thing, so I will 100% be passing on that, because who needs it? Thriller, it's Thriller. Thriller has honestly had maybe 4,000 picture discs. It was even released on picture disc back in 1982. It's no big deal. Bad, that reminds me. I got these for the video. I do have... don't fall. I don't collect a lot of picture discs, but I do have Bad 25 on picture disc vinyl, and I keep it in a frame, and I have it up on my Michael wall over there, and I like it. I need to dust it. Crap, but I got it from Barnes & Noble for like 20 bucks, and it looks very, very nice. This is just the 2012 remasters, and then the new picture disc has the normal Bad album cover, and then this one has an outtake, I think. Can we... Actually, no. There is something I want to talk about with the Bad remaster vinyl. This one, the 2018 version, omits Leave Me Alone. Leave Me Alone is not on... If you're buying this vinyl, you will not be getting Leave Me Alone. That is because, for you youngins out there, Leave Me Alone was not on the Bad cassette or the Bad record back in 1987. Back in 1987 when it came out. Leave Me Alone was a bonus track on the CD, and so when we buy the remastered CDs now, it's on there. But I think it's smart from the estate to not put it on the vinyl because it wasn't on there originally. So points for that. Overall, there's really, with the Thriller and stuff, there's just nothing too special there. But this is where the conversation's going to get good. We're going to be talking about the Dangerous picture disc double LP. Now, this was released on vinyl, but when Dangerous came out, CDs were kind of the big thing. So this picture disc, the first one just has the normal album cover, and then the second LP is kind of ugly, really. I mean, it's just a zoomed in portion of like the right eye on the original cover. So I'm not a big fan of that, but I do love that first LP. That first LP is amazing. I love that. Again, I will be passing on it just because it's just Dangerous. I mean, literally, I can go to Barnes & Noble now and get Dangerous. History was released on vinyl, regular black vinyl back in '97. It was, I think it was a double LP. Yeah, it was a double LP. And now this is the first time we will be seeing History on picture disc. It looks good. It really does. This is probably my favorite out of the thing. History continues. I I don't like that they call it History Continues and the greatest hits are not on there. That's a little sketchy for me. But the first picture disc LP is Michael. This is the normal album cover. And then we have Michael holding the guitar in Scream, which I love. I love that. This is the only one, spoiler alert, this is the only one that really interests me at all. And if I did buy this somehow, which I'll get into that, I'm not buying any, I'll talk about that. Give me a second. I would display it with that in the frame, the Michael with the holding the guitar. I love that. That's hilarious. Invincible has also been released on vinyl before, but this is the first picture disc. We have the blue record, and then we have the orange record, and we have the white sleeve. So like the album, like when you pick it up, it will be white, and then you open it, and it's blue and orange. I don't like that, because the only reason those covers exist was to talk about how stupid and bad Sony was, and then they're just going to be promoting Michael's whole anti-Sony campaign by releasing Invincible in different colors. So I don't really like that. I mean, I think there's not really a lot of good pictures from that era because 2001 was Michael's worst era easily. But yeah, I guess it's okay. Nothing too big here. So I am what they call a vinyl enthusiast, and I know a lot of you guys aren't. So let's talk about picture discs in the first place. I only own 2 in my collection. I have this Bad 25, and I don't want to undo my mic and grab it, but I also have a Back to the Future one. So picture discs are mostly hated in the vinyl community. Basically with vinyl, you have 3 different things. You have regular black vinyl that you all see everywhere, and then you have the newest thing, which is colored vinyl, which you can just press it on different color plastic pellets, and then it looks cool. Paul McCartney has recently re-released his stuff on colored vinyl, which is really cool, and I want to buy some of those. And then NSYNC is recently releasing their discography on colored vinyl, and I do want some of those. Picture disc, though, are the most hated because vinyl sounds better on black vinyl. That is scientifically proven. The highest sound quality will be on black vinyl, even if it's remastered. If it's remastered to 4K, Ultra HD, sound quality, 8K, whatever, it's still gonna sound better on black vinyl. The picture is put on the vinyl with all the grooves and stuff. Grooves are what the needle goes around to play the music. So the picture is covering that. And then they have another clear layer of vinyl around it that also covers up the grooves. So your needle is like trying as hard as it can to get in the grooves, but it really can't. I was watching a bunch of reviews on this album, kind of like to compare like the Bad 25, the same that I have in my hand. And what everybody was saying is that it had a flatter sound. It's not necessarily that their sound quality is bad, it's just lower quality. And so if you're buying these to listen to them, I guess okay, but you will not be getting the full experience at all. And it really goes back to the grooves, because the grooves are arguably the most important part of the record. That is what your needle needs to go around and play the music that you hear. And if it can't get to that because of this picture that you're seeing, the Pretty Michael picture, it just ruins the whole record experience. It looks nice though, and I can't really blame y'all for picking this up. But just because I'm not against picture discs, I mean I'm holding one, but I don't really like picture discs, but I do like them enough that I would buy this set. But the reason I'm not buying the set is because of who's distributing it, which is the Michael Jackson estate. Now, if you guys are new to this channel, just clicking on subscribe, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You guys can follow me on Twitter at History in the Mix, or you could follow me on Instagram at Mixing History, but besides the point, I talk about the estate all the time. I talk about their good moments, just kidding, there haven't been any, and I also talk about their bad moments. And for you guys that don't know, you casual Michael Jackson fans, in 2010, the Michael Jackson estate released an album called Michael. It was supposed to be the first post-death work of Michael Jackson. 2 songs on that album have been proven in court, federal U.S. court, that they were sang by a white impersonator by the name of Jason. Some people say Malachi, I say Malachi, Jason Malachi, But Malachi probably does sound, but whatever. Jason.
When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. On the news today, they say we're crazy.
It's obvious. It's there. Everybody knows that that's not Michael singing. Yet, if you went to iTunes right now and bought the Michael album, you could still purchase these tracks. On Amazon Music, you can still go and listen to it. They're still on Spotify. And even though there's an ongoing court case going right now, the Michael Jackson estate has admitted that they've probably accidentally, those are direct quotes from court, released fake Michael Jackson tracks, and they have still not taken it off. So personally, I will not be supporting this set. I will be very rarely supporting any release. I mean, sure, I watched a cartoon last year, but when it comes to ordering off their official website, I cannot bring myself to do that. Maybe if I saw the history set at like Barnes & Noble, I'd buy it. Maybe if I found it on eBay, I'd buy it because they do look great. This is a great release. I like it. But personally, I can just not give my money to people that are scamming us right now, that scammed us back in 2010. What do you guys think of these vinyls? Will you guys be picking them up? Have you guys already pre-ordered them? Let me know. More Michael releases, so I guess that's cool. But thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram in the names I already mentioned, but I'll go through them again. Twitter at History in the Mix and Instagram at Mixing History. So thank you guys for watching. I already said that, so I'm on my sign off right now. So make that change.
Hello, this is Michael Jackson. Thank you so much for being here. More to come. Keep checking in.